Okay, so I'm here to give you what I can, as much information as I can. This event is a shootout, apparently. It started and is connected with the house over to my right. And as you can even see from your own camera sites, that we have quite a bit of ballistic bullets and casings on the ground. We have 3 known victims. All of them are still alive. We do know one is in critical condition, and we will give you status updates as we go from there. It does appear to be a domestic type of relationships. At least everybody appears to know each other. That's what we have as far as the information at this moment. And we don't really have history here, so it doesn't have that type of connection. And that's what we know at this time. And so I got the captain of the district. This is Captain Goubert. She is in charge of this area, her lieutenant. And so they may have the most detail, and I will leave it up to them as what they may be comfortable with sharing and what they may not be if you have a specific question. So we'll go from there. Anything that I can tell you?
Chief, if I could, obviously limited information here, but anything about a motivation or what may have led to this?
It appears to be that they were in relationships with each other. We don't know what that was, the extent of that. I wouldn't be able to tell you that it's domestic, but I can tell you they were in relationship. Captain Goubert or Lieutenant, do you have any more you can weigh in on that?
We're very early on in this investigation.
Can you like step over here for me, please?
Yeah.
We're very early on right now in this investigation. That's really all that we have that we can relay with any accuracy.
Is there 2 separate, it seems to be the shots at the house here and is there 2 separate locations?
They're connected situations, but there is some shooting ballistics on the ground over at the Shell station, but most of the action and event was here.
Any indication of how many shooters there were and how many guns were involved?
No, we don't have any of that. And y'all do know, because these are so early in the investigation, this could change on us. And we'll keep you updated if there are changes. But right now, this is what we know.
Do you know if the shots were fired from a car driving by?
No, that's not going to be the situation as I understand it. We do have enough evidence captured on videos. We would be able to tell you later.
Chief, so are the victims, were they involved in the shooting? Were they exchanging gunfire? Do we know that?
Just don't even know that yet. Sorry, I wanted to give you what I could, but it's early. So that's what we know right now.
Can you share the age and gender of the victims?
I know that they're going to be young adults. It appears to be. We don't have their names and officially their dates of birth, but that's what it just appears to be.
Chief, on a separate matter, the NOPD tweeted out a couple days ago that the violent crime rate in New Orleans was as low as it was since 1969.
Yes.
What do you think this says about just the continuing work and trying to maintain that crime rate?
Well, you know, the work has been I would call it a public health approach. You know, it's an all, our strategies are a full court press on every single way, but with a public health issue. I think that although this is a very unfortunate situation, our crime trends are still dramatically going down. We are at a 69-year low, or 1969. So not quite 69 years, for the lowest murders we've had in our city's history. And we're still continuing our full court press. We know our strategies are working, and I hope there's a day we don't have any gun violence in this city. Yeah, but it's working. Our stats have been very, very good. But when the loved ones, this isn't a stat to them. This is a person. These people have friends. They got parents. They got they themselves. So we speak in terms of stats to frame our understanding. But these are people, and we recognize that.
Do you think that this is a reminder of how sporadic gun violence can be? Like, you can't really necessarily always police it.
Yes, but we do use, as I said, a kind of a holistic approach to deal with giving people different options and ways of handling conflict. This is not the way. And so that's why we talk about, we're not just about the arresting the person, we're talking about breaking that cycle with new ways of thinking, new ways of having to deal with conflicts and personal conflicts. Not this way, obviously. That's what we want. We want a full court press to change the whole dynamic of conflicts.
One last quick question on this. You said no one has died. They've been taken to the hospital. 3 people taken to the hospital.
3.
No one's died yet. Do you have any additional information on the possible conditions? Is it serious? Is anyone critical?
I know one has been reported to be critical, one of the 3, but that I didn't have a most current update on that. But you will be kept informed as things develop and roll out. So it won't be by me at this particular stage, but you will be kept up to date. All right?
Were any other houses struck by gunfire?
I'm sorry?
Any of the houses around here struck by gunfire?
Not that I am aware, but we really, these are initial scans that we do, but we will start a more thorough investigation, obviously. We start with what we see right then and there. We just wanted to get you information, so it was very, very early on. Okay?
It was around 12:23 initial response.
About 23 rounds, as you said.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, y'all. Okay.
Thank you.